Hi everyone. Today, let's talk about Lending Club. If you've been following my channel for a little while at this point, you know that Lending Club is one of my investments, and I've been invested with them for quite a long time. Unfortunately for me, they've decided that they are going to end retail investments, which was a pretty big shock to me, but coming on December 31st of this year, they will no longer take any retail investments. So let's take a look at what that means for me as an investor and what is the future for Lending Club. If you like financial news, trading stocks, and making money, definitely like and subscribe. Welcome to the Portfolio Bulletin. Let's get started. So Lending Club released this document on October 7th, stating that on December 31st, Lending Club will retire its notes platform. They say this will not affect any notes that currently exist or notes that are purchased before December 27th, but they will no longer accept new accounts, and they are looking to retire the mobile app by November 10th. So for people like me that have accounts with Lending Club, this means I need to reallocate this money, and I don't think I'm going to continue to reinvest with them all the way up until December 27th. I'm going to start looking for places to put that money into new investments. Earlier in the year, they mentioned that they did purchase Radius Bank, which gives them access to a full spectrum marketplace bank. If you didn't know before, Lending Club is not actually a bank, they're just a lending platform. But once they do this, they will be able to offer accounts like checking accounts and savings accounts, and they will be more of what you think of when you hear traditional bank. And because they are moving to this traditional bank setup, it's no longer feasible for them to maintain their notes platform. So as of right now, if you're looking to invest in Lending Club, you are no longer able, as we are already past that October 8th date. For notes that are already invested, they will continue to service them all the way up until completion, but you will no longer be able to reinvest that money into new notes. So here's the interesting part. They're looking to start a high yield savings account through this new traditional platform, and they're going to call it the Founders Savings Account. They're going to allow you to move money into your Founders Savings Account on a weekly basis. And there's not a ton of information on this, and I will go over it a little bit later, but basically they're going to offer a higher yield savings account compared to traditional savings account based on notes. As you can see here, I received my first statement almost 5 years ago in November of 2015. So I've been with this platform for quite a long time. And the fact that it's going away is kind of sad, but there are other investments to be had. During this time, I've deposited $16,699, and I've continued to reinvest that to the point where I have $31,700 of committed cash. You can see principal received and note interest here. And I also withdrew money here at $531. And overall, this account is worth $18,011 right now. So over that pretty long period, I've profited almost $2,000. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it took me a long time to build up to this kind of cash amount. And when I was starting 5 years ago, I deposited a few $100s here and there until I really built this portfolio up over a long period. Versus depositing this amount on day one, it would be a much higher number than it is now. I also have an IRA with Lending Club where I deposited $5,600 and I currently have committed cash of $8,550, and I've received over $800 in interest in less than a year, which is pretty frustrating because it seems like they are improving their investment platform. And after all of those improvements and increased returns, at least for me, they've decided to end their platform. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work for my IRA, if I need to wait for all of this money to be paid back and then I have to move it to a different company, or how that's going to work exactly. And that's something I'm going to have to work with Lending Club to figure out. So last up for this video, let's talk about this Founders Savings Account. They say it will be a normal FDIC insured savings account, and they say it's going to offer a competitive interest rate. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, and they don't say specifically, but I'm hoping that it's going to be much higher than the current high yield savings account, somewhere around 0.5% to 0.7%. If they're going to offer a normal high yield savings account, I don't think that's really going to be valuable to Lending Club as a company, and they're just going to fall in line with the rest of the banks that are offering similar accounts. Part of the complaining about Lending Club is the fact that you can't access your money until it gets paid back. So they're going around that by making it a savings account and allowing you around the clock access, as well as that FDIC insurance, which you also don't get when you're investing in notes. They are also offering the Radius mobile app as a way to manage your money. As the details on this savings account come out, I will put out a video in the future, but they say it'll be several months until this account is available, so until then we'll just have to wait and see. Comment down below what you think of Lending Club closing down its note platform. Do you think the new savings account is going to be competitive? Definitely like and subscribe if you got any value out of this video. Of course, this is not financial advice, this is all for entertainment purposes, and have a great day.